Hello you guys, today I'll be speaking about my experience on Bloodbath. I'm going to be going through each section in order and speaking about the best of the worst sections, and I'll be giving it a rating out of 10. So stay tuned for every section. 0 to 10% includes the first ship part and the ball. With that very beginning ship part at 0%, it is quite difficult in comparison to the rest of the 10%, but it is quite iconic. Like if you see that, you're going to know what level you're talking about. But after you get through that, you just do a little bit of straight up fly, and then you go into the ball section. It is a bit annoying at first, but you do get used to it, and it's the very beginning of the level, so it's not that bad if you die there. So overall, I'm gonna rate it like 7 out of 10. Now with 10 to 17%, I'd say this one's a little bit more annoying. The only reason for that is because of the transition. You can't really see the transition, and you can die there very often, and it does get a bit annoying after a while. It's a very short section there, so it's not that bad. But I'd just say it's about 6 out of 10 for me. Now with 18 to 25, it's just the ball part. This part is probably one of the easiest sections of the level. And if you do die there, you feel annoyed because you just died at one of the easiest sections. So yeah, I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I'd say like it's an 8 out of 10 in terms of enjoyability. 25 to 34 is probably one of the worst pieces of content I've ever played in my whole life. Because we got the Michigan part, we got these tight timings, man. Everything about it's fine until you get to the UFO. Like everything is perfectly fine until you get to the UFO. There's three jumps that are, you only have 2 frames in 60 frames, and there's 1 frame perfect in there. So it's way harder than the rest of the section, man. It really kills the run if you die there. It's a very annoying section. Say like a 5 out of 10 for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Now with 34 to 42, I say I like the section. There's a change of like colors. It went from red to like black, so it's visually it looks nice. And then I think the gameplay is pretty balanced. The only thing is you can't make any mistakes with the UFO. You're just gonna be off rhythm and you're probably gonna die. I say it's like 7.5 out of 10 in terms of enjoyability for me. 43 to 54 for me, just for me personally, this was the hardest bit for me. I don't know why. Maybe I just wasn't that good at ship at the time. But I always used to find myself dying around this part. And if I made it past this, then I'll go really far in the run. But yeah, I mean, lots of tight timings. Visually it looks good. But obviously it's very annoying to die so late in the level. So in terms of enjoyability, I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. 55 to 67 is by far the most enjoyable part. The reason is it's just a very easy part in my opinion. The easiest part in the level. You just have to memorize when to click. I think I only died there like one time from 0. So yeah, only issue is if you die that auto part after it. But I've never died there. But if I did die there, I'd rate it a 3 out of 10. But since I haven't died there, I'd rate it 8 out of 10 within full enjoyability. 71 to 83. Yeah, with in terms of the very beginning, the 4 clicks, it is a pretty big straight point. You can die there, but I thought once you get the rhythm down, then you'll get consistent with it. Because that's what happened to me. I only died there one time from 0. But with the rest of it, it is fairly difficult. But I feel like it's kind of fair. Like some transitions are a bit awkward, but you just need to know the right angle where to go. So when you do learn it, it becomes like consistent. So I'd say like 7 out of 10 in terms of enjoyability. In terms of 83 to 93, I'd say again it's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. It's even easier than the previous section in my opinion. Only thing to look out for is when you transition from the wave to the ship part, because before you go into the ship, you're queue for like half a second, and then if you jump in the queue, you're gonna die. So that happened to me once, but other than that, I haven't had any problems with that part. So I'd say again, 7 out of 10. Now the final section, 93 to 100. In terms of visuals, I like how it's all red in comparison to like the red and black throughout the level. And the actual ball gameplay and the ship gameplay seems fine to me. As long as you're like, as long as you're not like totally late or totally early, you should be alright. But the only issue is the last triple spike in the level, man. Because obviously your nerves are gonna be at all time high. So when you do When you do get there, it's very easy to die. I've unfortunately died there only once there. Like literally the last spike I died to. So yeah, that really devastated me. It would have been like an 8 out of 10 in terms of enjoyability, because I did die there. I'll probably have to give it like a 6 out of 10. So I had to play for an extra day just to then complete the level. But yeah, overall, yeah, Bloodbath is a pretty good level. It's fairly balanced, apart from the Michigan part. So overall, I'd say like, yeah, 7 out of 10. I gave that a 7 for most parts. It's pretty balanced, man. So if you do want to play it, then yeah, I could recommend playing it. It is ship and UFO like dominant, so just keep that in mind. But you guys, thank you very much for watching. Do appreciate you guys watching throughout the video. If you guys could like, subscribe, and comment below, or at least you make my day. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers. When I hit 500, I'm going to do all Rob Top levels in that ice bath. That's what I've decided I'm going to do. So yeah, guys, subscribe if you want to see that.